Oh, J.J. Abrams, you love to keep us guessing.
Well, we purposely, didn't call this movie Cloverfield 2 because it's not a direct sequel at all.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 mysterious facts about the Cloverfield movies. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at certain facts that many people may not know surrounding the movies, as well as cryptic Easter eggs that add to the general mysterious aura around the franchise. We will be touching on the stories of these films, so if you haven't seen them yet, just be warned there will be spoilers.
What happened to them?
They weren't as lucky as you.
Number 10. The connection between the films. At first glance, one would think the only similarities between Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane are that they both have the word Cloverfield in the title. They feature different filming styles, actors, and even belong to different genres. What you might not know, however, is that there are a few subtle hints and connections found in 10 Cloverfield Lane that link it back to the first movie. But there are still a lot of questions that need answering, and there's no doubt that with future releases, the mystery will eventually be solved, and the puzzle pieces will fall into place.
I find myself drawn to infinite possibility and that sense of potential, and I realize that mystery is the catalyst for imagination.
Number 9. The creation of a new monster icon. When the words giant monster attacking a city are heard, most people think of Godzilla. Godzilla has cemented its place in history as a monster icon, as has King Kong and many others. According to Cloverfield director Matt Reeves in the first movie's commentary, J.J. Abrams was inspired to produce the film based on his experience promoting Mission Impossible 3 in Japan and seeing a Godzilla toy. Cloverfield was his attempt to create an American monster icon that would rival Godzilla in size and destruction. And with the cult success of the original film, there's no doubt he's done it. Number 8. Hidden frames of famous monsters.
Hey, you guys, I have it on tape.
The regular viewer probably wouldn't have noticed this on the first couple of watches of the first Cloverfield. Even if they did, they probably wrote it off as a glitch in the viewing. But if you look carefully, and by look carefully, we mean pause the film at just the right frame, you'll see famous monsters from the past. Hidden in the film are a giant ant from the movie Them, the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms, and King Kong. The reason for their inclusion could be a tribute by director Matt Reeves to his sources of inspiration. It's also likely an Easter egg employed by Abrams, as he's prone to do that in many of his productions. Number 7. Movie within a movie.
You still filming? Yeah. People are gonna want to know how it all went down.
Although handheld found footage style filming isn't everyone's cup of tea, there is no doubt it adds to the immersion of the movie viewing experience, especially in movies like Cloverfield. One of the benefits of having a character film the movie is that any other person in the movie could be doing the same, an idea director Matt Reeves toyed with.
We're in a time when people document these things that they go through and document their lives in this way.
Reeves has stated that a potential sequel to the first film could come from a similar bystander filming their own account of the events. The film actually cleverly hides a potential character within the bridge scene. With 10 Cloverfield Lane taking the franchise in an anthology direction, however, this potential sequel concept seems dead in the water.
Come on.
Number 6. It's still alive.
You saw something, right? So what did you see? You said it was alive?
With the general mystery surrounding the release of the Cloverfield films, fans were eager to get to the bottom of things. Even the credits threw one last surprise at viewers in the first film. At the end, a distorted voice that appears to say, "Help us," finishes the credits. Which is when someone decided it would be a good idea to reverse it, and the result is a clear, "It's still alive." This got people excited for a sequel featuring the return of the monster, until Abrams himself confirmed that the monster was dead. Sorry guys. Number 5. Actors didn't know what they were auditioning for.
Rob, I don't even know what to say, bro. Best of luck in Japan. I love you so much. And I'm proud of you.
We're sure that in any other case, if an actor or actress was asked to audition for a film with no script and no story synopsis, they'd be slightly suspicious to say the least. The fact that the 2008 film was a J.J. Abrams production, yet featured young, relatively unknown actors, led to even more mystery.
I feel like I should say something, but I don't know what to say.
During the casting process, the script for the movie hadn't been finished yet, and no audition material was provided. So actors instead had to improvise, reenacting scenes from previous Abrams productions like Alias.
Things were the other way around.
Seriously. Don't explain.
Number 4. No aliens in the original script.
I was on my way home from work. And it looked like a flash. Bright red.
10 Cloverfield Lane has extremely subtle connections to the first film. But can you imagine if it didn't have aliens in it? Well, believe it or not, when the original script was brought in 2012, there was no mention of a supernatural or extraterrestrial element. What was the same as the final film, however, was the simple premise of someone locking someone else in, claiming to save them.
The mess is all taken care of. So just hang loose and I'll go get dinner started.
It started off as a speculative screenplay titled The Cellar, and when it was bought, it received the codename Valencia to keep certain production details a secret. It finally received the title 10 Cloverfield Lane with the debut of the trailer. Number 3. ARG tie-ins. We touched on this earlier, but the two Cloverfield movies are connected, albeit subtly in a few ways.
I guess he did some stuff with satellites.
What kind of stuff?
Satellite stuff.
One significant part of the Cloverfield franchise is the addition of online alternate reality games, or ARGs, which give backstory to the mysterious events of the films. Cloverfield's game led players to fictional company Tagruato, which appears in the movie as the reason for Rob's departure to Japan.
Surprise! Surprise!
When 10 Cloverfield Lane was announced, fans scoured the internet to find that Howard, played by John Goodman in the film, worked on satellites for Bold Futura, which was a subsidiary of Tagruato. Of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg for online clues hidden in the films, but we'll let you figure out the rest for yourselves. Number 2. Mysterious trailer releases. Audiences worldwide got the first glimpse of Cloverfield during early screenings of the first Transformers. Before the movie, a teaser of a city under attack by an unknown force was shown, along with a date and nothing else. Not even a title.
It's gonna be the best night ever.
This had people intrigued and curious, and generated a lot of hype. A second teaser was released alongside a showing of Beowulf, which had extra footage, the date, and this time the title Cloverfield. The fact that the movie was kept secret from people until the teaser was released only added to the allure. Number 1. Viral marketing. Like the Blair Witch Project, Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane had some intricate viral marketing campaigns. Websites were created, entire backstories connected to one tiny thing in the movie were manifested, brands were built, and there were even fake news reports in several different languages. Talk about effort. Well, it definitely paid off. Some of the videos featured background characters sending videos to their loved ones, while others featured fake news features of a Tagruato mining facility accident in the ocean. And let's not forget about the Japanese slush beverage known as Slusho.